Welcome, grade 4s, to WorksheetCloud.com's online lessons. It's me, teacher Nicole, Mrs. Frank, whatever you prefer to call me. I hope that you are well and warm wherever you are. This lesson is going to be quite interactive, so I hope that you have a pencil or pen with you and a page. Also, if you have any questions about this lesson or any of my other lessons, please send an email to grade4@worksheetcloud.com and we'll get back to you as soon as we can after this lesson. Today's lesson is going to be on reading and viewing. Now, I know you guys are going to think, but we've done reading and viewing already. But remember something, grade 4s, reading and viewing is very important to continuously do. So today we're going to be looking at a story and we're going to be using our comprehension skills that we've learned in a few of our other lessons in this lesson as well. So I hope that you are excited. So today's outline is we are going to be doing a sentence a day, our favorite. Then we're going to be reading a folk tale. So the lesson outline for today is we're going to be doing a sentence a day, our favorite. Then we're going to read a story. We're going to answer questions based on that story. And then we're going to summarize, okay? Because I think that those are skills that are very important, especially for grade 4, to learn how to answer questions based on a comprehension and as well as summarizing the text. Okay, so let's get started. Our sentence today. Our sentence today is, the pretty girl in the blue dress smiled graciously at me. As you can see, grade 4s, the sentences now are starting to become a little bit longer and a bit more complex, okay? So we are going to be breaking up the sentence into its parts of speech. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to figure out the parts of speech for yourself first, and then I'm going to give you the answers and we're going to match them up. While I am busy doing that, I'm going to quickly move out of your way. But I'm still here. Few seconds, go for it. Right, let me put some of them on for you. Here we have some parts of speech, and there we have some more. So, those are the parts of speech, not particularly in the correct order, but at least now you have an idea of what they could be. And here you have a few more seconds to kind of match them up, and then I'm going to do it for you. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let's get to it. So let me get my pen out. Choose a nice color. Okay, here we go. The pretty girl in the blue dress smiled graciously at me. The is a definite article, so I'm going to put my arrow there. Pretty is an adjective. It's a describing word, so therefore it goes to my adjective over there. Girl is a common noun. So I'm going to drag my common noun over this side over here, even though there are two, okay? In the blue dress, it is regarded as a preposition, okay? And then the is a definite article. So we need to find another definite article, which is on the right, on the other side over here. But that's fine because we know the answer and we can just draw our arrow like that. Blue, another adjective. So luckily it's right at the bottom over here. Dress is a common noun, which I put over here. Remember, common nouns are names of everyday things. Smile describes the action of the sentence, and therefore it is a verb. Graciously at me. Graciously, this tells me more about the verb. Therefore, it is an adverb of manner. And then at is a preposition. And lastly, me would be regarded as a pronoun. I hope you got them all grade fours. I'm pretty sure you did, because we've been doing this for so long already. So well done to you and well done to me. Okay, let's move on. So the story we're going to be reading is called Clara and the Philip the Turtle. Okay, and it's by Readworks. And the reason I've underlined it is because I wanted you to see that that is the title of the story. So before we even get into reading the story, we have to figure out what we think the story could possibly be about. And for those of you sitting at home thinking, hey, Miss Frank went through this already, it's called, drumroll, prediction. Okay, so when we're predicting what the story could possibly be about, we're making a guess, but not just any guess. Obviously, we can't say the story is about a lion, because nothing in the title is telling me that the story could possibly be about a lion. So what the title's telling me is that there's a girl named Clara and that there is a turtle. And obviously the turtle's name is Philip, okay? And something must have happened between the two of them to make the story, okay? And that is what I want you to keep in mind when you are looking at the title, because sometimes they're going to ask you to predict, okay? And that is before reading activities, is to predict what the story could be about based on the title. And so far we can tell that there's a little girl or a big girl or an adult. We don't know yet, okay? But we know that there's a girl and we know that there's a turtle whose name is Philip. Okay, so I'm going to put the story up now. And for the purposes of this section, grade 4s, I am going to just move myself down so that I can read, and then I'll move myself back up again. Okay. It's day and Clara is outside on her back porch drinking lemonade. Her mom is in the backyard cutting the grass with a lawnmower. The lawnmower is loud and Clara wishes her mom would play with her instead. But her mom says because it's been sunny and then rainy and then sunny again, the grass has had everything it needs to grow. Now it is very long and it has to be cut. Suddenly the lawnmower turns off. Clara's mom looks upset. Clara wonders what is wrong. Her mom bends over and picks up something out of the grass and walks over to the porch. Clara's mom has a turtle in her hand. The turtle is small, and as Clara looks closer, she sees that one leg is at an odd angle. I think it broke its leg. Clara's mom says, I'm really very sorry. Will you help me nurse it back to health? Clara feels bad for the little turtle. Turtles move slowly, so it probably could not run away when it saw the lawnmower coming. And Clara's mom could not see the turtle in the long grass. It was a mistake. But Clara and her mom will make it right. Clara names the turtle Philip. Clara and her mom take the turtle to the veterinarian, the vet. Okay? The vet takes an x-ray of Philip's leg and confirms that it is broken. Philip, the turtle, gets a little splint and bandage for his broken leg. The vet tells Clara that Philip needs plants to eat and water to drink, plus a place to live. Clara takes good care of Philip, the turtle. She puts water and rocks in the tank. She brings fruit and leaves for him to eat and keeps his water bowl clean. Philip seems to be in a better mood. After 8 weeks, Clara and her mom take Philip back to the vet, who says that his leg is healed. Clara is both happy and sad. Happy because Philip is better, but sad because she has to let him go now. When Clara gets home, she kisses Philip's shell, says goodbye, and lets him go in the backyard. Clara will always remember Philip. The end. So grade 4, that is the story. At this stage, I would like you to pause the video and read the story again. Remember, we always read the story twice, then the questions, then the story again, then we answer our questions. And I'd like to emphasize that so that we don't make any mistakes when we are answering our questions. Okay. So our questions. What does Clara take care of? These kind of questions are called multiple choice questions, and I've purposefully put them in this exercise because I wanted us to have an idea of how to do those kind of questions. So in a multiple choice question, we have 3 or 4 options, sometimes even 5, and you have to choose the one that fits or the answer that is correct. So what does Clara take care of? A bird, B, a snake, or C, a turtle. You need to decide which one of these 3 are the correct answer or is the correct answer. Okay, and by now we know that Clara has taken care of a turtle. So you would choose the letter C. Sorry for my terrible handwriting. Okay, so I'm going to put up some of the other questions now as well. Let me give you a few seconds to kind of try to get the answers. You want to write them down, shout them out. That's perfect. And then I will give you the answers afterwards. Okay, a problem in the story is that Philip's leg is broken. What is the solution? That means what can we do to make it right? A. Clara's mom cuts the grass with a lawnmower. B. Clara sits on a back porch and drinks lemonade. Or C. Clara takes care of Philip until his leg is healed. Which one of those 3 options is the most correct? And by now you should know that the answer is C. The solution to the problem would be Clara takes care of Philip until his leg is healed. Okay, how was Philip's leg probably broken? Okay, so how did his leg break? Okay, it was caught on a piece of glass in the backyard. It was run over by the lawnmower. It was hit by a car driving down the street. So what one of those options is correct? Because how was Philip's leg probably broken? So you have to think about it now. Was it because of the glass in the backyard? Was it run over by a lawnmower? Or was it hit by a car riding down the street? And if you've read the story again, and we've read it together, we know that his leg was broken by the lawnmower. Okay, and it was an accident. I mean, Claudia's mom didn't mean it. It wasn't on purpose. Okay, and then we have the last few questions, which now we would have to answer in full sentences depending on what exactly the instruction is. So I purposefully did not give you an instruction here because at this stage I want you to answer the question. But in most activities, there would be a strict instruction which would say, answer these questions in full sentences. Or it would say, answer these questions, which means that you don't need to worry about answering it in full sentences. But for the purposes of this lesson, I would prefer you to answer it in full sentences. Okay, so where was Clara sitting? What was her mom doing? Where did they take the turtle? What name did Clara give the turtle? Why was Clara happy and sad when Philip's leg was healed? And what was the model of the story? That means what was the lesson that we were what was the lesson that they were trying to teach in the story? And that is a very popular question, grade 4s, because we want to know what lessons or stories trying to teach us. And that is a very not important kind of question, but it's a specialized kind of question because you get different levels of questioning, okay? And if we're looking at Bloom's taxonomy, which is, I know, a very big word, we look at different levels of questioning. And that would be regarded as quite an advanced type of question, because now you need to know exactly, we have to analyze the story to get what the lesson could be. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few seconds now, and then you can figure out the answers, and then I'm going to put the answers up on the screen. And let's put some answers up. Okay. Ready, steady, go. And our answers are, what does Clara take care of? C, a turtle. A problem in the story is that Philip's leg is broken. What is the solution? Clara takes care of Philip until his leg is healed. How was Philip's leg probably broken? It was run over by the lawnmower. Number 4. Clara was sitting on a porch in the backyard. Her mom was mowing the lawn. So, because the questions aren't in front of us, I'm just going to basically give you what the questions were. So, where was Clara sitting? She was sitting on the porch in the backyard. What was her mom doing? Her mom was mowing the lawn. Where did they take the turtle? They took the turtle to the veterinarian, so that he could get help because he was hurt. And what did Clara name the turtle? Here, as you can see, I just wrote the answer. It wasn't in a full sentence, but I put it in brackets because I wanted you to see. Sometimes you get confused and you just write down the answer, but the instructions said write it in a full sentence. So the answer is Philip, but we need to put it in a full sentence. So we say she named the turtle Philip. And she was happy that he was healed, but why was she happy and sad? She was happy that he was healed, but she was sad because he had to leave. Because obviously she got used to him now, and they developed a bond, so it was hard for her to let Philip go. And the moral of the story is, if you make a mistake, find a way to make it right. Now, they made an honest mistake. Clara's mom didn't mean to go out there and hurt the turtle or break the turtle's leg, okay? She was mowing the lawn and it was an accident. So because she made that mistake, she didn't just leave the turtle and say, okay, you know what? Oops. She said, I need to do something, and I need to teach my daughter something, that when we make mistakes, we need to find a way to make it right. And that is the lesson / moral of the story, which I think is a pretty good one. And then we're going to summarize our story, and I've already done it for you because by now we know exactly, or we should have an idea of how to do that. So what we do is, here we go. So the summary of a story is, we're taking the important parts out of the story and we're only putting those important parts in our summary. So what I've done is I've put them in different colors, so you can see that I've only summarized my story in 5 sentences, okay? Because most of the time that is what's going to be asked of you. So let's see how I've taken the story, the whole story, and summarized it into this 5 sentences. Clara is sitting on a back porch while her mom is mowing the lawn. Her mom realizes that she has hurt a turtle with a lawnmower and they feel very bad. They take the turtle to a vet and they confirm that the turtle's leg is broken. Clara names the turtle Philip and looks after it until its leg is healed. Clara feels happy that Philip is healed, but she feels sad to say goodbye. That long story, summarized, 5 sentences. It's a skill, grade 4s. So I want you to learn that skill as well. So part of the activity after this lesson is going to be for you to summarize the story in your own words, because these are my words. I mean, your summary will probably be similar, but I'd like you to use your own words to summarize the story. Hope you're all with me still. And that seems to be a wrap for our lesson. So, okay, let me get out of your way. Remember, you can send any questions about this lesson to grade4@worksheetcloud.com. An activity is provided for you after this lesson. And grade 4, as usual, it's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed this. And remember to keep well, keep safe, and enjoy the rest of your day. From me, Mrs. Nicole Frank, goodbye.